Enchanted past around. Time for tales where fun is found. Stories shine and wonders gleam in our forest story dream. We're full of cheer. Everyone draw near. Sing and laugh. The magic grows when we share that close. Clap, clap, clap. We're full of cheer. Tap, tap, tap. Everyone draw near. Sing and laugh. The magic grows when we share a tale that glows. Enchanted path around. Time for tales where fun is found. Stories shine and wonders gleam in our forest story dream.
Hello there, bright adventurers and clever grown-ups. Welcome to Enchanted Paws Storytime, where magical tales come alive through the paws of our furry friends. I'm so glad you're here. Get comfy, snuggle in with your favorite blanket, and let your imagination run free. Because right now, we're heading into a world of fun, friendship, and fantastic surprises. Are you ready to explore with us? Let's jump into our story.
The Sky-High Festival of Wonders. One glorious morning in Wigglytail Woods, the forest buzzed with an extra dose of magic. As dew still clung to the leaves and the sun began to paint the sky in soft pastels, a joyful announcement echoed through the treetops. The annual Hot Air Balloon Festival had arrived. Every creature, from the tiniest chipmunk to the grand old owl, was abuzz with excitement. And for our beloved trio, this was the perfect invitation to a brand new adventure. Ophelia, the little grey cat with a hint of mystery in her eyes, was the first to catch wind of the news.
Barnabus, Darwin, come quickly,
She purred, her tail flicking with anticipation. Her gentle call stirred her big tabby brother Barnabus, who was lounging on his favourite squishy blanket near the barn. Though he was usually a cautious soul, his heart danced at the thought of soaring through the sky. Darwin, the ever-energetic brindle bulldog, barked enthusiastically, his mind already imagining himself zooming up into the clouds like a tiny, determined rocket. With hearts pounding in excitement, the three friends set off along a winding trail that led them out of the familiar woods and into a vast, open meadow. There they discovered a breathtaking sight, a sea of hot air balloons in every imaginable colour and shape. Balloons in the form of smiling suns, playful clouds, and even giant candy wrappers bobbed gently against the deep blue sky. Festive music mingled with the laughter of children and the chatter of forest friends, creating a symphony of delight. At the edge of the meadow, a cheerful raccoon named Remy, dressed in a pilot's cap and scarf, welcomed them.
Welcome to the Sky-High Festival of Wonders.
Remy exclaimed with a twinkle in his eye.
Today, you'll see the magic of flight and experience adventures you never dreamed of.
Ophelia's eyes shone as she pranced forward to inspect a balloon adorned with shimmering stars. Barnabas, ever the careful one, marvelled at a pastel-coloured balloon shaped like a giant smiling flower. Darwin, however, could hardly contain his excitement.
I'm ready to dash up there and chase the clouds,
He barked, wagging his tail so hard he nearly tripped over a stray picnic basket. Remy chuckled and led the trio to a special balloon ride reserved for forest friends.
Step right into the basket of the Dream Drifter,
He said, gesturing to a spacious woven basket, suspended beneath a balloon painted with sweeping, vibrant strokes.
We're going to soar above the treetops and glide over the whole of Wigglytail Woods.
As they climbed aboard, Barnabus hesitated for just a moment, his heart fluttering at the thought of being so high. But with a gentle nudge from Ophelia and a reassuring bark from Darwin, he settled into a cozy corner, clutching a soft blanket tightly. Remy skillfully ignited the burner, and with a whoosh and a burst of golden light, the dream drifter began its gentle ascent. High above the forest, the view was nothing short of magical. The canopy of Wigglytail Woods unfurled below like a patchwork quilt of greens and browns, interspersed with sparkling streams and hidden clearings. The balloons drifted lazily alongside, each one dancing in the playful breeze. Ophelia gazed out in wonder, her eyes reflecting the endless sky. Barnabus, who'd always preferred the comfort of solid ground, found himself softly mesmerized by the sweeping panorama. And Darwin, always the playful explorer, barked with joy as he attempted to chase the fluffy clouds, his laughter mingling with the gentle hum of the drifting balloon.
Look!
Darwin exclaimed suddenly, pointing with a paw toward a distant cluster of balloons forming a sort of parade.
That reminds me of the time I chased Swift the squirrel. That was awesome,
he said, his voice full of mischief and fond memories. The mention of their earlier adventure brought a collective smile. Even Barnabus chuckled, remembering how sometimes even the wildest escapades had their gentle, silly moments. As the dream drifter glided over the festival grounds, the view shifted to reveal a lively scene below. A grand landing field was dotted with balloons of all sizes, colourful banners fluttered in the wind, and friendly vendors sold sweet treats. Popcorn that popped with extra crunch, cotton candy spun as light as a cloud, and even cheesy snacks that made Darwin's ears perk up in delight. The sight was so enchanting that for a few moments the friends forgot they were up in the air at all. After a while, Remy steered the balloon gently toward a vast clearing where the highlight of the festival awaited: the Grand Balloon Race. Competitors from all over the forest had gathered with their own beautifully decorated balloons. There were balloons shaped like bouncing bunnies, ones that looked like soaring eagles, and even a few that mimicked the playful faces of their animal friends. A friendly announcer, a chatty bluebird perched atop a broadcast platform, squawked out the rules in a joyful chirp. With a burst of competitive spirit, Darwin wagged his tail and barked, "I'm going to join the race." Ophelia and Barnabus exchanged amused glances.
Oh, Darwin.
Ophelia teased.
You know balloons aren't exactly meant for bulldozing.
But Darwin's determination shone in his eyes, and before they knew it, he was invited to team up with a nimble squirrel crew, forming a quirky racing team that promised laughter and fun more than speed. The race was a dazzling display of colour and creativity. Balloons bobbed and weaved among each other in the sky, and cheers rang out from the crowd below. Darwin's team didn't win the race. After all, his balloon got a bit too excited and spun around like a top. But every competitor was celebrated with applause and laughter. Barnabus, ever the gentle giant, clapped his paws and purred warmly as he watched, while Ophelia chirped happily, her eyes alight with pride for their fearless friend. After the race, the festival transformed into a grand celebration. There were storytelling corners where wise old owls recounted the legends of flight, art stations where forest creatures painted colourful murals of the skies, and music pavilions where playful tunes filled the air. Remy treated the trio to a special feast of treats: sweet berries glazed with honey, crunchy acorn cookies, and even a special bowl of cheesy bites that made Darwin's tail wag furiously. As dusk began to settle, painting the sky with deep purples and fiery oranges, all the balloons gathered for one final spectacle, a gentle, magical ascent, where each balloon released a soft glow into the twilight. The dream drifter, carrying our intrepid trio, drifted slowly among them, as if joining in the dance of lights. Ophelia gazed up, her heart full of wonder. Barnabus, nestled in his blanket, sighed contentedly. Darwin, tired yet exhilarated, rested his head on his paws, dreaming of all the playful chases that awaited him. Before long, Remy guided the dream drifter back to the festival grounds. As the friends stepped out of the basket, the ground was softly illuminated by twinkling fairy lights and the gentle glow of 1,000 balloons.
Thank you for soaring with us today.
Remy said warmly.
Remember, every flight is an adventure, and every adventure makes our hearts lighter.
With joyful hearts and memories that stretched as wide as the sky, Ophelia, Barnabus and Darwin waved goodbye to their new friends. They strolled back along the starlit path toward home, their minds alight with dreams of flying high and the promise that, no matter where the winds might take them, the magic of friendship would always guide their way. And so, the Hot Air Balloon Festival of Wonders became a cherished chapter in their grand book of adventures, a story they'd recall with laughter, awe, and the soft, gentle flutter of balloons in the twilight.